Okay, now let's get started today. Today's topic, are you able to see my screen? It's big by me. Are you able to see my screen? Okay, the topic we are going to do today is water and its change in state. Water and changes in state. Okay, have your school gone through this topic? Haven't yet. Is it brand new? Have you watched the video for this topic? Watched already, right? For some of you not ahead, some of you shake your head. Hey, if you watch, it's good. Okay, it's good that you watch before you come and attempt the worksheets. So have you printed the worksheet already? Printed, right? Okay, so today I'll go through the worksheets with you quite slowly. Okay, so that you can follow. Okay, now let's look at the first question. Okay. Okay, study the chart below. Which of the following can X be? We are looking for X. Which of the following can X be? So X have 4 properties. X is essential to life. X exists on Earth in 3 states. X has mass. X occupies space. So we have 4 properties of X. So what is likely X can be? Okay, can you type your answer in the chat box? What you think your view is? Okay, Jue Xian says water. Theodore says A. Wei Le says water. I can see the answers here. You type direct to me. Kenny says what is A. A. There's solid, gas, and liquid form. Solid gas. Water. It is matter. Matter, yeah, correct. But what kind of matter? Water. Swastika says water. Vinuli says water. Okay, so first one is quite easy. First one, it is water. Okay, correct, it's water. So it's A, water. A is water. Quite easy. Can it be carbon dioxide? Why can it be carbon dioxide? It's not essential to life. The key word here is essential to life. You see you see this one? It's essential to life. Carbon dioxide is not essential to life. Oxygen, is it essential to life? For most organisms, yes. But for some organisms, no. Water is more essential to life than oxygen. Okay? And usually oxygen exists in one state, gaseous state. Okay? Oxygen exists in gaseous state. So instead of 3 states, it should be 1 state. Air. Air is essential to life, yes. But does it exist in 3 states? No. Air exists in 1 state, gaseous state. Okay? So air is also not the answer. Okay? Now, can everybody type A in the chat? Type A to know that you know the answer. Type A. First one is A. A. Okay. Now, let's move on to question 2. Okay, when 50 milliliter of water in a measuring cylinder is poured into an empty beaker, the water reaches 50 liter mark on the beaker. So this is a measuring cylinder here. This is a measuring cylinder. The marking here is 50. Okay. When you pour over to the other side, here is also 50. That's also 50. Okay. So what does this experiment show? Okay. A, water can exist in 3 interchangeable states. B, water has mass. Or C, water has a fixed volume here. D, water evaporates when it gains heat. Okay. It all can be true. All these are true statements. But which one does this experiment show? There is one that is related to the experiment. Okay, Theodore said C. She just said fixed volume. Weiler says fixed volume C. Swastika says C. Xiaxi said C. Binuli said C. Jie Xian also said C. Yeah, correct. So it should be C. Water has a fixed volume. Why? Because this measuring cylinder here, this one measures volume. When it's 50 milliliter, when transfer over to the beaker, this also measures volume. So 50 here and the other side, beaker also 50. So 50-50 both sides. So this shows that it has a fixed volume. Whether you use a beaker or a measuring cylinder, both of it is the same volume. Okay, so this is C. Very good. Okay, well done. Okay, now let's look at the next question. Okay, we have some salt particles obtained from seawater. Okay, seawater is salty, right? Have you all tasted seawater before? Tasted? Not tasted. Seawater is you cannot drink seawater. Huh? Seawater, you cannot drink seawater. You will die drinking seawater. Okay, it's salty, very salty. And the dish is heated. What is the change in state of water? They're asking for the water. So at first there's seawater in the dish, then after that you left salt. So what happens to the water? Is it changed from solid state to liquid? Okay, where is A? Is it changed from liquid gaseous state to liquid state? Or is it liquid state to gaseous state? Or liquid state to solid state? The salt, we are looking at the water here. So what is the change in state of the water? Okay, can you type in your answer? Theodore said C. Is it liquid state to gaseous state? Liquid. You see water at first is liquid state. Vinoli said it's C. Can you type in your answer in the chat? What do you think the answer is? She just says D, liquid state to solid state. But this is the water. Is it water? We're not talking about the salt. We're talking about the water. Salt is left over. Swastika says C, liquid to gaseous. Xu Zhe says C, liquid to gas. Liquid to solid. Weiler, why do you think it's liquid to solid? Weiler, where are you, Weiler?
It's because seawater is liquid and salt is a solid.
Yeah, salt is solid, but the salt is a leftover. Salt is leftover. They are asking for change in state of water. See, of water. Asking for the water. Kenny said is C, liquid to gas. Liquid to gaseous state. So this one, for the water, it changed from liquid. Seawater, there's liquid here. In this state, liquid. After it changed here, the water evaporated. So no more water here. So left over is salt, but then the water was there just now. Now it has evaporated. Evaporated into gaseous state. So liquid changed to gas. Okay, this should be C. Liquid change to gas is correct. C. Most of you got it correct. Okay, liquid to gas. Okay, now let's move on to question 4. Question 4. Okay, some salt is added to a beaker of ice cubes. Then a test tube containing 10 milliliter of tap water, is placed in the beaker as shown below. What will happen to the tap water in the test tube? Okay, what will happen to the tap water in the test tube? So A, It will change into a solid. Will it change to a solid? B, it will evaporate. C, it will boil. D, it will gain heat from its surroundings. So which one? Which one is the answer? A. A. Most of you choose A. Theodore said A. Pinuli said A. Wei Le also said A. Jiaji said A. Xu Zhe said A. Xue Xian also said A. Swastika also A. All right, it will change from liquid to a solid. Why will it change to a solid? Why will this liquid here? Why will it change to a solid? Can anyone explain to me? Why? Good to know the answer. Okay, can Theodore? Theodore, raise your hand, right?
It's because there's like ice surrounding it.
All right, there's ice surrounding it, which means that?
Which means that it's gonna lose heat to the surrounding.
Yeah, the temperature, right, is below 0. When you have ice cube, the temperature is at 0. So that means the heat will, the water, tap water will lose heat to the surroundings. And then it will freeze to 0 degrees.
Yes.
The ice cube is at 0 degrees Celsius. So it will lose heat and become 0 degrees Celsius. Tap water can form ice. Okay, have you all tried making ice cube from tap water? You all put tap water in the freezer. After a while, you turn into ice cubes. Okay, ice cubes from freezer. Okay, next one. What can X, Y, and Z in the chart below be? So you see X at 0 degrees Celsius, it becomes Y. And then at 100 degrees Celsius, it becomes Z. Okay. X at 0 degrees Celsius becomes Y. Then when you boil it to 100 degrees Celsius, it becomes Z. So when you go back condensation, you go back to Y, and at 0 degrees Celsius, you go back to X. So plug in the values X, Y, and Z. What can X be? If X is ice, dew. Do you know what is dew? Dew is like dew is a liquid. Dew is a liquid. Okay. Then wind. Z is wind. So snow, can X be snow? Y is rainwater. Z is wind. X is iceberg. I is liquid water. And Z is steam. X is ice cream. X is liquid water. X is steam. The answer should be, Jiaji said it's steam. Is it steam? No, there's 3 answers here. 3, X, Y, and Z. Okay, C. Wei Le say it's C, snow, rainwater, and wind. Vinuli say it's snow, rainwater, and wind. Theodore say it's iceberg, liquid water, and steam. Jia Xuan say it's A. Jiaji say it's C. Vinuli say it's B. Wei Le say it's C. Swastika say it's C. So which one is it? A, B, or C? Okay, at 0 degrees Celsius, let's focus on this column here, X. At 0 degrees Celsius, okay, possibility, ice cream is not, ice cream is ice cream, iceberg, snow, or ice. All 4 are solids, correct or not? All 4 are solids.